Yes. All right, well, welcome to Washington, D.C.
Thank you.
Happy Mistakes Tour. New album coming out the 9th. How excited are you guys?
Pretty excited.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 25. That's not on the scale, and I know it's cliche to say, but at least it's not 11. 25.
How long did it take to make this album?
I guess like it's been since the beginning of the making.
Yeah, I mean, this is our first album, so it's been a process of
elimination.
Of elimination. We started off like, I'd say probably about 6 months ago with like 15 songs. We were like, cool, we got an album. And then we played them all next to each other. We were like, this is not an album.
This doesn't work at all.
They're all individual songs. It was just like all over the place. So we kind of had to go back to the drawing board and be like, all right, well,
let's start with a couple.
Let's start with these because they sound the most similar and like succinct ideas. So we took those and kind of ran with that, and that's what you hear now.
Once you have like the brackets, you can fill in the space.
So what would you say the overall theme of the album is? Since you guys have now all of the songs laid out and they all kind of flow together, what would be the theme that you want your fans to know?
I would say aspects of love. I've actually heard some interesting stories of just the way the fans already feel about the songs. They've been telling me like their favorite ones. And one girl thought the last song on the regular album was called "Everything Has Changed." One girl thought it was like a sad love song, and the other girl was like, "I don't think it's sad at all. I think it's a happy love song." So everyone's already kind of developing their own opinions to it, and I would say the overall theme is definitely just love and maybe like achievement, going for it.
It's got electronic elements. Every song has guitar in it in some form,
whether it's affected or not.
Yeah, it could be buried in the back, and maybe we bring that out live in the live show, or it's an acoustic guitar with drums or something. So there's definitely the electronic element, the guitar element, and then just great pop top lines.
Now, I know these are smaller venues than what you're especially used to playing. Do you guys enjoy this a little bit more? It's a little bit more intimate, or do you enjoy the big, grander?
Well, both are obviously great for different reasons. The huge shows are great because you're like, whoa, this is huge, and so like in your mind you're like, wow, epic. And then the smaller shows are great because it's a whole different style of music making. Like even just the show that we play is far more, I feel like, musical than a Big Time Rush show would be, because there was even times in later touring where we just had a DJ, so it was all on us as performers to dance and entertain the crowd and sing and be personalities. And now it's like a musical, like we're trying to perfect the sound so that like live people are like, whoa, this is great. So the smaller venues were allowing us to really kind of hone that in. But my goal is to have everything that we need in these smaller venues. We're actually totally self-sustained as a tour. Like we don't need anything from a venue. So the goal was to do it like that, so that no matter what the size of the venue, we're ready to go.
Internationally, you guys are huge over there. You guys parallel top so many charts over there. Any plans to go back?
Yeah.
Anytime soon, once this is over, or
we're going to the UK in December at the end of the year, and then we're talking about like some other international stuff.
Australia, maybe
some South America stuff.
Yeah. Well, that last part of the last show of the tour of this part of the tour is in Mexico City, so I suppose that's pretty international. You'd be surprised how many people think Mexico City is like right below California. And then you're like, it's like a long flight to get there. It's in the middle of Mexico, so but we love Mexico City. Been there probably like 6 or 7 times, and it's an incredible place. Totally fun to go back to, and the passion of the fans is great.
Where is your favorite place to tour? Do you have favorite, or do you just
different reasons? Any international country is great because it's something that we don't know as Americans. I was blown away the first time I went to London because it was like, this is everything you've seen in a movie. Like it's real, and I forget how few Americans actually get to travel internationally. I mean, like I didn't even travel beyond Canada and Mexico until I was like 18, so like, it even took me a while. But you see those places and you're like, man, I've always dreamed of going here. Like that's always cool. But America is such a big, beautiful country. Like every city is special for different reasons. The obvious ones like New York and LA.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We went to Australia last year, and we stayed in it's called Circular Quay, which is right next to the Sydney Opera House. And I just remember like walking down to it and being like, oh my god, I've seen this since I was 5 years old in books and TV programs and pictures and everything, and I was like, this is the coolest thing to get to see. So Australia is amazing.
New places galore. Let's go.
Is there any place that you haven't been that you want to go?
So many places. A lot of Europe, all of Europe pretty much. We've kind of covered UK and Germany pretty well, but like so many beautiful countries there.
We've done the whole Western Hemisphere, so now we've got to do the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah, we got to do Asia for sure. I personally want to go to Switzerland to go snowboarding. It's like been a huge dream of mine. I will see the Matterhorn. I will see it.
I really want to go to Alaska, solely because that's the last state that I have to go to before I've hit all 50 states.
What about Puerto Rico?
We've been to Puerto Rico.
I suppose, yeah.
Alaska isn't a very big place.
It's a commonwealth.
Oh Lord. Okay, this is kind of off topic. You guys know the premises of burning building?
Burning building?
Yes.
No
it's a little game. All right, I'm going to give you 2 things, and you have to save one of them. You can't sacrifice yourself. You can't say you're going to leave both of them in the building. You have to save one of them, okay?
So there's 2 things in a burning building.
Yes.
You have to save one.
You have to save one of them.
Each? Okay. Or it's collectively together?
No, each. Because you could have different opinions on it. That's what makes it better. Okay. Burning building, Big Bird or Elmo?
We're saving or killing?
Saving. Saving. I'll save Big Bird.
I'll save Elmo.
You can eat him later.
Okay, burning building, Batman or Superman?
I'd say Batman because Superman can just fly.
Yeah, I agree.
Smart man. All right, Elmo or Batman?
I'd say Batman because he's got better gadgets.
I would save Elmo partly because I feel like I'd get ridiculed by everybody if I didn't save the cute cuddling one. So.
Big Bird or Superman?
Feel guilty.
Big Bird or Superman?
Again, same answer. Big Bird is very flammable. Superman is not. So, as far as I'm concerned, he'll just come out like smoldering red hot and be fine.
Yeah, Big Bird would be just like a giant turkey leg at the
Go up
at the fair. You just munch on him for a while.
Be terrifying.